SpongeBob SquarePants is a really popular show. So, one time I was at the DVD store looking for SpongeBob DVD''S. Then I came across a DVD that was weird. The DVD said after all these years I didn't know what it was, so I went to pay for it. The lady said, "Listen. Before you leave, I just need to tell you this episode might be unstable for others." And I was like, okay. So I paid for the DVD. I took it home, and put it in the DVD player. The intro was normal, and nothing was out of the ordinary. Then the title card came up and said after all these years. The episode started with SpongeBob and Patrick going on a trip. The summaries don't say where exactly they're going, but SpongeBob brings a camera. When they arrive there, it is an empty, desolate field. SpongeBob snaps a photo of a bird and they start walking down the dried-out desert. As they are walking, SpongeBob gets angry at Patrick for some reason, and the two spare it. They both go in different directions. Patrick is walking towards the sun, while SpongeBob is walking towards civilization. He walked for quite a while, never encountering a single person. Patrick was then on his knees, crawling towards the sun. He then was in a surreal, indescribable place. There were a huge variety of shapes and colors, but it wasn't bright or fanciful. It was closer to the faint colors you see if you close your eyes too hard. Patrick got to his feet and started walking, the surreal void he was in seeming to go on and on. He kept walking for a few minutes. The colors kept making shapes you could kind of make out, but none of them were pleasant. After his long walk, Patrick found a picture on the ground. It was completely out of place in his new environment. It looked like something drawn in the normal SpongeBob style. It was a photo of himself and SpongeBob. Patrick looked at it for a few seconds before beginning to cry again. The picture soon turned to dust and Patrick continued walking. The view zoomed out until Patrick couldn't be seen until the colors all blended together and turned to solid black. The view continued to zoom out and we see that the black was a tiny fragment of the pupil in Patrick's eye. When it zoomed out completely, you can tell that it is his dead body laying in the field. He was drawn in the same hyper-realistic style as Bart's corpse from The Simpsons episode, Dead Bart. Squidward walked into the room. He saw Patrick's body and said, he got what he deserved. He checked his watch and said, looks like I need to get home. He headed home. The episode ended, and there were no credits. I then took the DVD out and smashed it in half. I tried to think of what this episode was. I didn't email Nickelodeon about this episode. That episode is still on my mind even to this day. I still love SpongeBob, and I wasn't even scared about the episode I seen. I was just shocked. Things I still wonder about: where did this DVD come from, how did it get to the DVD store, and most importantly who made the episode?